Further advice for travelers to Egypt, this time in the 1850s, speaking to larger social and political trends and movements in the 19th century that still in some cases have an effect on the Egypt of today. Hunting. Sportsmen will be glad to learn that in Egypt, besides seeing Oriental life, viewing the magnificent ruins of the time of the pharaohs and the pleasure of a Nile voyage, they will be able to pursue the noble enjoyment of hunting. This country abounds with game to such an extent that it is almost impossible to form an idea. In the palm groves of Upper Egypt, there are such immense numbers of wild pigeons that many dozens may be shot in an hour. The sandy banks of the river swarm with pelicans, herons, the white ibis, not to be confounded with the sacred bird of the ancient Egyptians, which has black feathers, and snipes. Vast numbers of eagles, vultures, and other birds of prey encircle the villages. Jackals and foxes are rare, but in some of the districts of the delta, especially in the neighborhood of Khartoum and in the marshes of the lake of Menzala near Tanis, wild boars are very plentiful. On the borders of the desert, a shot may sometimes be had at a gazelle. In the neighborhood of Kenna and higher up the stream, crocodiles are found, but not so often killed as many travelers think. The same may be said of the hyenas in the caverns near the river. The common tour through Egypt is carefully described in the following chapters. It begins with Alexandria, which together with its curiosities may be seen in 3 or 4 days, thence by the train over Tanta to Cairo, where at least a week may be spent in seeing everything. Should the traveler happen to arrive in Tanta at the beginning of March, when a festival is held in honor of the Muslimite saint Syed Ahmed al-Badawi, and when at the same time a great fair is held, he may stay a day at that place. From Cairo, the journey to Upper Egypt is generally continued by water, visiting Thebes, and up the stream to Aswan and the island of Philae, which ends the tour. On the return to Cairo, an excursion may be made in the Red Sea in order to form an idea of the desert. This tour requires, unless the wind on the Nile be very favorable and flying visits only made to the different towns and antiquities of the country, at least 12 weeks. The expense cannot be given exactly, as it depends upon the degree of comfort the traveler may choose to enjoy, whether he hire a bark to himself or join other travelers in one to Upper Egypt. 1,000 Prussian dollars, or 120 to 140 pounds, will be sufficient for performing this journey with convenience from any part of Middle Germany and back. Those who travel throughout with second-class tickets and join a party in a bark to Upper Egypt may accomplish the tour for 800 to 900 florins, or 90 pounds. Stay tuned for more tidbits.